United States of America, Katarina WOLFKOSTIN.
And now to a team that have looked incredibly strong, both in practice and in their warm-up here. Katarina WOLFKOSTIN and Dimitry TSAREVSKI. Katarina WOLFKOSTIN and Dimitry TSAREVSKI. And I mean, they're just obviously so incredibly strong. Undoubtedly one of, if not the strongest teams here in Ostrava. But the twizzles and just rotation plagued Dimitry, just obviously not comfortable in that performance.
I think he carried that little mistake that mistake in the twizzles a little bit forward into the rest of the program. Just trying not to make a mistake, and then had a little bobble near the end.
And he's so good. He's amazing. And
you can see her, try to console him a little bit.
And I think Dimitry has been so supportive of Katarina. She had fractured her leg, I think, this year, and he's been so supportive of her recovery. And now her turn to perhaps cajole him with some disappointment he might feel from the wobbles within the rotations. And here, I reference the ice coverage. You can see close to the boards, both the short and the long barrier. And so experienced. And actually, we didn't just catch the beginning, but the entry, their difficult entry into the twizzles was brilliant. 1, 2, I think it's going to be level 2 at best for Dimitry because of the check and rotation after that second rotation. And again, loads of ice coverage, deep edge set on that counter, but here within this, even this just looked a little uncomfortable.
It's going to affect the score, but not wildly.
Yeah.
Great pick up into this rotation lift. A little bit of a slip there as well on those turns.
So you potentially got 3 elements that are not going to have the grade of execution that they're certainly capable of as Charlie White joins them in the kiss and cry. But another team that are being able to utilize, but I think the age change, I think this team would be definitely senior worthy, but obviously choosing to do both juniors and seniors this year to gain as much competition experience as possible. And although this wasn't anything they would have perhaps ideally hoped of, I think this team has the potential to be front runners this season.
Oh, for sure. They need the mileage.
Yeah.
You know, the strength is there. You can see it. It's a little wobbly and it's not quite in sync and all that stuff at this point. But they are strong enough individuals as ice dancers to become a very strong partnership and a very strong team. It's just not there yet. It's on its way.
And I think we've seen that previously when one member of a team has been injured, that sometimes then when they return to competition, it's the other partner that's made the mistakes.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
maybe so.
Hasn't been training with his partner.
Yeah. Or just caring and worrying so much about it.
True enough. 55.98 for Katarina and Dimitry. And that is first in the rhythm dance so far in this competition. And pretty close. As you can see, 55.98 and 55.04. So pretty tight.